Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Andy Gregorio with a quick weather update on today's severe weather threat. The Storm Prediction Center has reissued its severe weather outlook as of 12:30 this afternoon. A portion of western and central Pennsylvania across the southern tier of New York State up to Rochester and Syracuse now has a moderate risk for severe weather, mainly damaging winds, and I'll talk more about that in a moment. The rest of the outlooked area continues on the slight side from west central New England right down through the Berkshires towards New York City and then southwestwards into the Ohio River Valley area. And as you can see, we already do have a severe thunderstorm watch that has been posted for parts of upstate New York and western Pennsylvania. This watch area is in effect until 8 o'clock this evening, and it basically is about 140 miles either side of a line from about Syracuse, New York, all the way down to Elkins, West Virginia. This is the blue area. The threat for damaging winds is the main risk with this weather pattern that we have, not only within the current watch area, but also across the northeastern corner of the country, especially Pennsylvania and New York State, where severe weather is expected. Now, here's the afternoon update from the SPC, the Storm Prediction Center. And again, a moderate threat for severe weather has been highlighted. Now, here's the probabilities. Wind looks to be the primary threat. There's a 45% chance that any one location within 25-mile radius of any one location in this 45% outlook zone has the chance of seeing damaging winds. That's surrounded by a 30% outlooked area which extends to about the Hudson Valley of New York State across the Catskills and up into the Adirondacks towards Lake George and Glens Falls. The areas off to the east have a 15% probability that any one point within 25-mile radius of that point has a 15% probability of seeing severe weather. The outlook is talking about the possibility of what is called a serial derecho. The weather pattern has similarities, a look to it, if you will, an analog recognition on the part of forecasters to producing a serial derecho. And basically, what a serial derecho is a large complex of thunderstorms, usually a line. It's somewhat wide and very long, and embedded within this line, we have intense clusters or smaller lines of thunderstorms that do produce intense downburst and microburst winds, and they progress rapidly. The whole system, the whole convective system, tends to progress rapidly in one direction based on the winds aloft. And in this case, it looks like this convective line or big area of thunderstorms, if you will race rapidly from southwest to northeast across west central and western Pennsylvania into central and eastern New York State. Now, while there is no watch currently up for the area at the moment, and by that area I mean eastern New York State and western New England, a severe thunderstorm watch will probably be issued, I would think, come late this afternoon and extend on into at least the early part of tonight. We are looking at some scattered thunderstorms already beginning to pop up across parts of New York State. We have one heavy shower with a few rumbles of thunder exiting across the eastern shore of Lake George. Some more intense thunderstorms and cells starting to pop up in northern Oneida County, pretty close to Rome, New York, and some pretty strong thunderstorms developing across parts of the southern Catskills up through western Ulster County. These individual cells, these are the ones that are going to have to be watched closely before this big convective system does eventually form. And the reason for that is that they have to be watched very closely. These are the ones that can become supercellular, and the supercell storms are the ones that can get some really intense rotation with them and perhaps cause a brief spin-up type tornado or some very intense winds well removed from the convective cluster. So once again, the threat for severe weather still continues across the area for this afternoon and evening. Main threat is going to be some intense thunderstorm winds, a lesser threat for some large damaging hails, and a lesser threat for isolated brief tornado or two. Look for the severe weather to develop to the west and southwest of the capital region, the Hudson Valley of New York State, during this afternoon, and then progress its way quickly to the north and east through early tonight. Matter of fact, looking at the regional radar mosaic, you can already see clusters of storms and showers beginning to organize in sort of lines out across eastern Ohio and now moving to the northwest portions of West Virginia. And again, all this activity will start to lift quickly up to the northeast during the course of the afternoon. So again, we'll keep things. We will keep an eye. I will keep an eye on things throughout the afternoon. And when severe weather actually does occur, I will activate my YouTube channel with live streaming of weather information and warnings. And I will post that link on my Facebook and Twitter account. You can follow me on Facebook, meteorologist Andy Gregorio, Weather Eyes on Facebook.com, or meteorologist Andy Gregorio on Facebook. You can also follow me at Andy G underscore Weather Eyes. That's at Andy G underscore WXEYES on Twitter. That's my Twitter handle. And I am also on Google Plus as well. So lots of aspects, lots of ways to follow me. If you follow me on Facebook, I will post that link to the live stream channel when I do set it up and running. So that's it for now. Again, no severe thunderstorm watches up for the immediate area. There is one up to our west and southwest, but I am expecting one to be issued come later this afternoon.